Lovely. First off, Paul O'Connor, did you appeal his red card or not?
We're in discussions, yeah. So for me, I think it's harsh. I've seen it back, and I think it's harsh. I don't think he's clubbed his elbow. He's just trying to compete. So I think it's a harsh one to take, and a different red card to the one last week. But it is what it is. We'll see.
And I guess it makes it difficult trying to plan for who you're going to play tomorrow, because it'll be a late decision on whether he gets whether you appeal and then whether he gets the appeal successful.
Yeah. It feels like that at the minute. We're sort of trying to put round pegs sometimes in square holes, but if Cody's not there, I'm really happy with Alex Mitchell coming in. He's done well for us, and he'll be ready to go and raring, I'm sure.
Ethan Arahan, what's the latest on him?
Yeah, again, we're just assessing how he is. Again, I thought that was a really bad tackle. When I looked at that back, that could have been easily a red card. That was a nasty tackle. But yeah, we'll assess how he is. Yeah, we're not sure at the minute.
What's the actual injury? What was the problem?
It's his ankle/foot, and as the kids come in and the players come in, he's wrapped his leg and scissored him, and he's sort of gone over on it a little bit. But we're not sure whether it's a strain or something worse. So we've just got to get him looked at, which we're in the process of doing with the medical team.
And that's really, as I say, it's very difficult, isn't it, at the moment? You've not got the biggest of squads, and all of a sudden losing just 2 players and Danny Mandro as a third over Christmas, it makes it even lighter.
Yeah, it's making it harder than it already is, and it's hard with the teams we're playing. So for sure, it's making it harder. We're having, I'd say, a bit of bad luck with the injuries and red cards, but against good teams as well. So it's not a easy spot, but we've got to get through it, and we've got to try and do our best with the resources and players we have available, and try and keep putting a team out that we think can be competitive in every game, even though at the minute the cards just aren't falling our way.
Everybody else come through all right?
Yeah, everybody else is all right. We've got 1 or 2 niggles and knocks, which again is normal. Is normal through the Christmas period with the amount of games, and we're patching them up and getting them back out there, and they want to play and they want to keep going because they're in a really good positive mindset, which is great. But yeah, if we had bigger depth to the squad, it would make it easier. But at the minute, like you say, we just haven't got that.
With regards to Blackpool, they've probably had as difficult a Christmas period as you have. Does that make them even more dangerous, or is that a good time to play them?
I think they'll be looking at the same way as is it a good time, or does it make us more dangerous? I think, to answer the question, I think they've been good at home. They haven't been good so on the road. Whereas actually I think we've been okay away, so hopefully it'll be a good game, and we'll do what we do. We plan it, we will go through the match plan, and we'll try and be as aggressive as we can be, but with the understanding with the squad we have out and what we need to do to try and get a result there, which is going to be tough.
Jordan Rhodes will be the guy who hits the headlines. Obviously, scored plenty of goals in his spell at Blackpool. How difficult is it to stop a player like him? Because he's not got natural pace. He's not 6'6". So how do you try and stop a striker like that?
He's clever. His movement's very, very good off the ball. He spins into wide runs and wide pockets, and he's difficult to pick up, because he works off the back of shoulders of defenders. So his movement's the best thing. And he's clever with that, so we just have to be clever, and we have to keep our lines close, and we have to give him a little space to operate in. So that'll be the plan, to try and contain him. But they have good players in other parts of the pitch, and we've got to try, and when it's our time, to try and take the game to them as well, when we can.
And again, I guess today is just about recovering. There's not really a lot else you can do.
Yeah, that's all I feel like I've been doing since I've been recover, match prep, recover, match prep. So yeah, again, it's back in that mode. I'm looking forward to trying to get a result against Blackpool, and then in a weird kind of way, I think, with the window opening and trying to get some bodies back, and we've got a bit of a breather, we've reset, and we then can look forward to the new year and how we can do that. It's been a tough period, but we've still got Derby to come after, and Wickham and Peterborough, so we're going into another bit of a tough period. But let's try and get some bodies back and some resources and some of our reinforcements, if you like, to the squad.
And has that been the most difficult thing you've found since you've made that move from development football to first team football? That in development football you get a lot more contact time with the players, whereas here, maybe because of the amount of games you've had and fixtures, that it's been difficult to have that?
Yeah, 100%. That's been my biggest challenge. Is I want to go out there and do some stuff to play in a more the way that I want to see the game playing, but it's been really difficult. But that's the job. I thought you saw patches of the aggressiveness against Northampton and the way I want to be front-footed, but also there's the trade-off to that is we can be a little bit more open. So yeah, I think that's one of the challenges, but it's a brilliant challenge and I'm enjoying it. But we also knew it was going to be tough. I came into a club that we knew it was going to be tough. I knew the fixtures, I knew the players, and we know as a club this tough moment was going to come, but we can still be positive. We can still try and pick up points, and the lads are still in games. They feel like, which is great.